everybody, welcome back to the Rhyming Family YouTube page. I want to do a little bit of something different this time around. Usually my family does like the funny, the cute, the little goofy stuff, but I really wanted to take this opportunity to share some information with people just in case you were curious on the process. So, June 9th, my family and I were approved to be a partner family with Habitat for Humanity of Ozaukee County. We are very excited, super stoked. Words cannot explain how we feel right now in this entire process. So I wanted to use this platform as a way to share our experience, keep you updated, give you some sneak peeks of the house while it's being built, some of our other sweat equity opportunities that we'll be doing, and then bring you all along with us for the dedication of the home and the actual move in when we actually move in and take over residency of this place. So first of all, we are more than excited. We are elated. We are over the moon. This is an absolute blessing, a miracle, um, beyond my wildest dreams, beyond my family's wildest dreams, right? So we've been a part of Ozaukee County for about almost 6 years now. We've lived here. Our children go to school here. We love it here. We did not want to move anywhere else. We knew if we didn't stay in Ozaukee, we would leave the state of Wisconsin as a whole. But that clearly was not what God had in store for us, and we are grateful for His move and His grace and favor that He has shown us thus far. So, a little bit about the process. We applied back in March of 2020, so it is a little bit of a long process, but that's because there are so many pieces that take into consideration: credit, payment history, income, willingness to be a part of the program, because this is a big decision. This is a big undertaking for anybody. It's not an easy situation, and it's absolutely not them giving you a home for free. They're not giving you anything. Not only are you going to have a mortgage, you're also going to be building your house physically, not just saying that and saying it. You actually will be picking up hammers, putting in nails, painting, putting up walls, the whole nine. So it is a huge undertaking, and it's just not for everybody. And that's just the reality. So we applied back, like I said, back in March of 2020. We heard back a couple of months afterwards they received the application. Took about another 4 or 5 months to really start hearing any activity on our application process. And then as of around like top of 2021, we really started getting some activity. They contacted us for our credit counseling pieces, kind of going over the credit history, going over those details, and then they contacted us about a home visit. Once I got the phone call about the home visit, I was like, okay, this could actually turn out to be something for reals. Like, not even a joke. Like, this is could be a real thing. They came into the home visit, toured our place, got to see some of the size issues that we have. We have a 2 bedroom condo we're renting currently. We have 2 children, a boy and a girl, as you know, and they need their own space, right? They're outgrowing their space. They do have a bunk bed, of course, and they dress in separate rooms and all that logistic stuff that we worked out. But when it really comes down to it, they need their own little place they can call their own. So there's that piece. The cost of utilities at the location we're at, just some of the upkeep of our place has not been really honored. Um, and that's just what it is, and that's beside the point. But little things like that all were taken into consideration. A big piece of it was the 2 children, different gender in one room, which was a big piece for us. So needless to say, we got the approval phone call the night of June 9th, and I screamed, cried. The kids cried. Picked my husband up from work that night because I dropped him off. He cried. He didn't want to admit it, but he did. He screamed. It was a crazy thing. And then the 12th, we actually got a chance to go to our new home for the build of the home and work on the building site, which was the most exhausting thing I've ever done in my life, but the most exhilarating thing I've ever been able to do in my life. Being able to put my hands to the siding that's going to go on the house, actually paint the siding, and seeing my husband hoisting siding and nailing it into the house, those things were monumental, and I couldn't have asked for any greater experience. And so this is just day one. There's lots of building to be done, but we'll update you along the process. I will tell anybody, do not sign for Habitat for Humanity if you are not willing to do the work. The expectation for a married couple is 500 total sweat equity hours, and that does include physically building your home as well as some other opportunities, like volunteer work and just talking about the program, going to some of the events they may have, being seen, being visible, being a part. But the main piece of that 500 collective sweat equity hours for both adults is actually building your forever home. And I specifically say forever home because that is what it is intended for. The program is intended for this to be your forever home, to build generational wealth, to build a legacy, to have home ownership as an opportunity for you. And the intent is for you to be there forever. Now, if you are a person who's looking to buy a home now, maybe sell it, flip it later, this, that, and the other, this program might not be for you. It's not that you can't sell the home after a certain period of time. You can, but it's going to be more expensive for yourself, the seller, to go through that process. So in a sense, it's kind of counterintuitive to go through this program and then turn around and decide I want to get something bigger and better. You can, people do it all the time, but the intent is to get you into your forever home. Other thing I really like about the home in itself, I am actually technically disabled. So having a home that I know that I will be able to stay in into my sunset years is a blessing. If I ever need the assistance of a wheelchair or a walker, these rooms are big enough for me to maneuver within my house with ease, and I won't have to relocate because of that. I can actually still stay there and get whatever services I need right there, if that's the direction in which I have to go. Who knows what the future holds, but just knowing that that's something they took into consideration is a very big deal for me. The other thing is it's also that the piece about generational wealth, that legacy piece is huge because it gives our children an opportunity to see us build their home, which will in turn make them appreciate their home a little bit more, knowing that mom and dad actually put these walls up, put these windows in, painted this wall, put this flooring down, so on and so forth. It's going to add a different level of appreciation. And what I do like is when we get closer to it being done, there are little things that even the kids can participate and help with, just a little bit, like cleaning up, maybe coming picking weeds, so we can do some planting, things like that. So they'll get to be a part of it still without putting themselves in any type of danger at all, being on a live build site. So it is a great program. The biggest thing I want people to know is that we are not getting a house for free. We will have a mortgage, we will have an HOA, we will have taxes and insurance. We will have everything every other homeowner has. The difference is the loan itself is through Habitat for Humanity. And because of that and the generosity of those who have given to this organization over the years it's been in existence, the mortgage for these homes are at 0%, which is a huge, 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 huge blessing. We're able to get a brand new home that we can stay in for the rest of our lives and live in and grow as a family and just have something that we know that not only is it ours, but it's something that we built together and it was built out of love. It's an amazing program. One of the highlights for me is seeing these people who don't know us from a bag of Skittles, have never met us, never seen us, that are out there every weekend diligently, rain, sleet, snow, maybe not rain right now, but the heat, the cold, out there working and dedicating and supporting us and helping us build our home. It's also interesting to see those who are in our social circle who are coming out and saying, hey, we want to help, we want to be a part. That's always inspiring and humbling to see so many people who love you, who want to support and help you. So, I mean, it really is a labor of love. It really is a collective effort. It really is an experience I will absolutely never forget and I will cherish forever. So I'm very grateful, very, very excited about this process. And the plan is for me to vlog the entire process as much as I can. That way I can share it with you all so you can get a chance to see the updates and see where we're going and how we're doing things and just give you some insight on the program at hand. So stay tuned. Make sure you click like and subscribe down below so that you can stay in tune. Any comments you want to ask, any questions you want to ask for me to fill in on the next video, I would love to do that as well. So stay tuned for pictures, videos, tours, details on the house, and little projects that we're working on. So I'm excited to share that with you. Looking forward to it. All right, I'm going to get out of here. Make sure that you take care of yourself and love on somebody today. Be blessed.